Hey gang, it's JC and this is your daily dose for Monday, November 8th, 2010, a cooperative venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Brentwood. Archives top of the page. You can get us on your mobile phone now, no app required. All you do, just punch us up the way you would anything else. Archives top of the page, Eye Candy Archives top of the page, along with Dave's weather and the audio on iTunes anytime. And of course, we're on the big 550 KTRS every weekday at 10 o'clock in the morning. If you can't listen, download the app TuneIn Radio for $1.99, and you can get us. You can also record us, and of course, highlights and streaming audio on KTRS.com. I wrote off Brett Favre and the Minnesota Vikings yesterday afternoon. The son of a gun comes back and beats Arizona in overtime. It's nice to see Favre pull something out that's not texted to a sideline reporter. The Blues, by the way, have won 7 straight. I think we have to start noticing what's going on over there. Saturday afternoon, you'd have no idea, you would have had no idea that there was anything wrong with this economy. It looked like the day before Christmas out at the malls and shopping centers and strip malls. The traffic was insane up and down. I was in the area of like Manchester and 141, and it looked like, somebody was giving away free money. I wonder if this is, sort of as they say, a harbinger of things to come, which of course is from the Department of Redundancy Department, but that's another story. U2 tickets go on sale today for the July 17th concert at Busch Stadium. Going to tell you in a few minutes about some movies that will be coming out early next year, but Steve Martin was on Letterman last week, and he said something that was so funny. He's doing a movie with Owen Wilson and Jack Black that's coming out sometime next year, and it is about, as Steve Martin put it, competitive bird watching. This to me sounds so funny with Steve Martin, Jack Black, and Owen Wilson. Are you kidding me? Competitive bird watching? Anyhow, we'll get to those movies in just a couple of minutes. So I'm assuming everybody has adjusted to the loss of daylight savings time. By the way, if you want another extra hour of sleep, you can just tune in to Channel 4's Great Day St. Louis. All right, all eyes on Conan O'Brien tonight as he debuts the new show on TBS. By the way, there is wide and rampant speculation that his first guest is going to be the Nutcracker Lady. In 1995, this woman founded the Leavenworth Nutcracker Museum in Washington State, and there's been like an online poll going on as to who his first guest should be, and this could be it. Seth Rogen's also going to be on tonight, Jack White, and also Leah Michele from Glee. Maybe she'll come out in her underwear like she did in Harper's Bazaar. Is that what it was? I think so. It was almost Harper's Brazier. Monday Night Football tonight. Bengals host the Pittsburgh Steelers. Dancing with the Stars. Bristol Palin, who can't dance, will be stomping all over the dance floor again, as will Kurt Warner. And tonight you've got that thing with Matt Lauer interviewing George W. Dumbass. George is trying to rewrite and revise history. But back to Conan again here. I just think that if you're Conan O'Brien, I wouldn't get too comfy in the chair. Also, when you drive onto the lot, just ask George Lopez to park your car. Stay out of the sun, obviously, and never book Christine O'Donnell on the same night as the masturbating bear. Just advice to Conan. By the way, everybody's bringing out the heavy artillery. Letterman has Harrison Ford. He's got that movie Morning Glory. Tonight's show has Arnold Schwarzenegger, Neil Diamond on Jimmy Kimmel. Craig Ferguson has Tom Selleck, and Scarlett Johansson will be on Jimmy Fallon. Literally on Jimmy Fallon. Oprah visiting with Michael Jackson's kids this afternoon. Prince Michael II, and Paris Jackson, and also Catherine Jackson, the mom. And by the way, a little surprise for the audience afterward, the crowd is being flown to the Neverland Ranch to get molested. Bill Carter. By the time you see this, this will already have run, but Bill Carter is going to be on Good Morning America and also The View. This is the guy that has written the new book about the Conan, Letterman, Leno late night war, and we will have him on Tuesday's edition of the showgram at 12:15 on the big 550 KTRS. Speaking of TV, this stuff should be illegal, and I don't know why the attorneys general of states from sea to shining sea aren't willing to do something about this, but now subscribers to AT&T's Uverse lost HGTV, the Food Network, the Cooking Channel, DIY, Great American Country, all that sort of stuff. Again, another dispute over fees, and this should be illegal. We're paying for cable and satellite channels. We're paying for them. And yet, they're able to just, in a dispute with the distributors versus the cable and satellite providers, they can just pull these stations off the air for a month and a half, and we don't get any break on the bill. So how the hell is that legal? So how come nobody, some legislator somewhere, instead of, gay marriage and immigration and all that, why don't you actually do something that's worth something to somebody and that affects a lot of people? And that is when these cable and satellite providers get into these fights with the program suppliers, maybe somebody could make it so that they can't get away with this. It's just a suggestion. There's your common sense for you. You got all these people talking about common sense radio, common sense politics, a common sense approach. Yeah, and it depends on who's defining common sense. Well, there's some common sense, okay? We're all getting cable and satellite, and these guys somehow could just pull this stuff off the air for a month and a half, and nothing happens, and we just have to take it. Do something, somebody. Katy Perry pretty much lives off her cleavage, and for now she says that's going to have to do. She says she's not going to do Playboy. By the way, we got a little local celebrity showbiz news here. Karina Smirnoff from Dancing with the Stars is engaged to Brad Penny of your St. Louis Cardinals. Now, the problem is this chick's trouble. She was dating Mario Lopez, who we know is nothing but trouble. Cheated on his wife. She divorced him after 2 weeks or something. Then she went on to get engaged to fellow dancing pro Maxim Choromovsky. And now she's engaged to Brad Penny. They say they want to get married in Mexico on January 7th. Chuck Finley and the chick from the White Snake videos, what the hell is her name? It's just some of these celebrity things don't turn out so well. Oh, and then, I can't think of his name now, the guy with the soul patch. Oh, geez, how soon they forget. And he was married to that chick from Playboy, and she dumped him as soon as his baseball career. Boy, isn't that funny that I can't remember his name? Had that big triple in the second to the last game of the season in 06, and now I can't remember his name. It'll come to me about 10 seconds after I'm finished recording this. And now I just want to stop and sit there and think of it until I get it, but I can't Google it while I'm talking to you here. You know who I'm talking about. Madonna is 8 years older than her new boyfriend's mother. He's 24, she's 52. I sort of like that story. Scott Spezio. I knew it would come to me. There you go. See, Scott Spezio. There have been red-blooded American males, again, from sea to shining sea for years, who've been sort of just hoping that someday, somehow, some way, there would be some pictures of Jessica Alba that would be more explicit, shall we say, than just her prancing around in a swimsuit. We have gotten our wish, sort of. Pictures that she took of herself while she was pregnant and topless have emerged on the internet if you go to egotastic.com. That is egotastic, egotastic.com. And again, it's she's swollen because she's pregnant, but it's the goods, and it's her, and there's no question about it. So some of our prayers occasionally do get answered. A woman was arrested for collecting food stamps after the state realized she claimed a 40-month pregnancy. Leah Wright of Winslow, Maine. And by the way, if you're using your laptop, guys, and you got it in your lap, like at bed at night or something like that, you just got it like that, get yourself an iPad, because that doesn't heat up. It turns out that you're cooking your junk. As a man, study finds that after more than 10 minutes, your laptop starts cooking that junk, and obviously that's bad for your man seed, and it could cause long-term fertility issues. Putting a pillow between your package and laptop just doesn't work, really, so you got to give yourself frequent breaks to cool down. A man's scrotum, it says, reaches an unsafe level in 10 to 15 minutes, but that is cut to 1 minute if you're looking at semi-nude pictures of Sofia Vergara. Oh, boy. All right, what do we got here? Oh, I got a new Video Village for you and a new Wayback Machine. Video Village is, well, about a week ago we had Super Dave Osborne on the show, and so I was thinking, oh, you know what, his brother is Albert Brooks, and so the writer, actor, comedian Albert Brooks from 1991, plugging his movie Defending Your Life. I was out in California. It's a very fun interview with Albert. I liked him very much. The Wayback Machine goes back to the early 90s for a TV commercial featuring the Slyman Brothers. Can you remember their slogan? The Slyman Brothers? Try us, you'll like us. See, should have given you more time. JC's Eye Candy today. There's this chick on Wheel of Fortune, And there's a phrase up there, and it's pretty long. It's like, I don't know, 6 or 7 parts, 6 or 7 words in a phrase. And they reveal one letter, and the chick gets it with one stinking letter. And Pat Sajak walks over like, are you a witch? What's going on? So you can check that out, JC's Eye Candy. All right, that's it for a Monday, the 8th of November, 2010, a cooperative venture with Mind Active in beautiful town down Brentwood. We will talk to you again tomorrow. In the meantime, we beat this one to death. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.